Natasha Jonas, Miss GB. She fights out of Liverpool, UK, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022. Claressa Shields, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Flint, Michigan, she is a 3-division, undisputed champion of the world, Claressa Shields.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Straight right just misses. Down goes Claressa Shields. That impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You right, Todd. What a shot.
But how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Courage on display here is incredible. The straight right just misses. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Shields in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Okay, now you're switching off. Right? I can see you switching off. Focus. Center.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Claressa Shields is in trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well done with that counter shot. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym. Because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. Natasha Jonas. See it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
About Natasha Jonas in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Now relax, relax.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Good counter shot by her. Nope, that hook won't. Hold that thought! Natasha Jonas in trouble. A lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take them. My goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again.
But this might be a big mistake.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and she's got an impressive lead here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her, for sure. Natasha Jonas in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go to the 4th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. Better start respecting each other's punching power. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. And Shields is down. How can you miss it? Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
Shields in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Switching off now. I can see you switching off. Right, we've got you.
Back back into the fray here in round 5. Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up.
Oh my God, Johnny! And Miss GB is now in trouble. And Miss GB goes down. More dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took her out.
To beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
They don't punch themselves out here. And Hook was off target. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Natasha Jonas in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
This is the beginning of round 6. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Got to change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Straight right just misses. Jonas, dead heavy shots, and Jonas can't take anymore. Goodness, we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nation, what a shot. And a day.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. A straight right just misses. Perfect counter lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Beautiful counter shot. How about that time counter shot? This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses, because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Her stamina is off the charts. Insane action. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. About Natasha Jonas in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
That jab misses. Nobody home with that hook. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas.
Good shot. Let's go.
How is this fight still? Oh, wait a minute. Natasha Jonas in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That hook doesn't score. Perfect counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
The straight right just misses. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skillful.
Oh my God, Johnny! Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. It somehow weathered the storm.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Did you see that? Down goes Natasha Jonas. Knocked the wind out of her, and it took her off her feet. Look at this replay.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Natasha Jonas in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Just when we thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. And that hook misses. Miss GB is now in trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back. Did you see that? Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. Heavy shots and Jonas can't take anymore. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To keep this fighter down.
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. About Natasha Jonas in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
On to the 5th we go. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Sometimes when you get nervous, something that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Missing with the hook. There's a counter shot. Claressa Shields is in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Let's start the 6th. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Oh, and Miss GB goes down. It's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How much more do they have left?
Somebody can...
Down goes Claressa Shields. More time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
A shot from the gods took her out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Absolutely crazy.
Here comes round 7. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think, who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Natasha Jonas in trouble. A lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore. That is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
To be cautious, cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not going to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Claressa Shields just got clipped. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect.
And Shields is down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm not sure why.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Round 8, and we're off again. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They gotta think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They gotta be smart.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues. Hold it right there! Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. Before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. So close with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. About Natasha Jonas in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
That's when you talk about championship material.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter. Fast fighters can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Miss GB is now in trouble.
Otherwise, you know what? Pride's gonna get you knocked out.
Claressa Shields. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try that again. It will happen all over again.